Hi guys, welcome back to kc.willis TV. In today's video, I'll be talking about day 8, day 9, and day 10 of the World Championships that took place in Eugene, Oregon. So, let's get into the video. In the women's 4x100, our team of Brianna Williams, Natalia White, Ramona Burchell, and Kemba Nelson was second in Heat 1 in a time of 42.37 seconds, securing our spot in the finals. In the men's equivalent, Akeem Blake, Kemar Bailey Cole, Conroy Jones, and Jelani Walker finished in a time of 38.33 seconds, securing our spot in the men's equivalent. The 800-meter semis, Adele Tracy finished third in a time of 2 minutes, which was not enough to secure her spot in the finals. However, Natoya Gould was second in a time of 1 minute 58 seconds, which was enough to secure her spot in the finals. In the women's 400 meters, we had two representatives, Stephiane McPherson and Candice McLeod. Stephiane McPherson was fifth in a time of 50.36 seconds, while Candice was seventh in a time of 50.78 seconds. The event was won by Shawnee Miller-Weibo in a time of 49.11 seconds, while Paul Lino came second in a time of 49.60 seconds, and Sada Williams was third in a time of 49.75 seconds, which was a national record. Moving on to the men's equivalent, in which we had Christopher Taylor. He was placed seventh in the final in a time of 45.30 seconds. The event was won by Michael Norman in a time of 44.29 seconds, with Kirani James coming second in a time of 44.48 seconds, and Matthew Hudson Smith was third in a time of 44.66 seconds. The last event on the track was the women's 400 hurdles, in which we had Rochelle Clayton. She did her very best, but she could only manage sixth in a time of 54.36 seconds. The event was won by Sydney McLaughlin, who ran a blistering race to break her very own world record in a time of 50.68 seconds, with Bowl coming second in a time of 52.27 seconds and Mohammed third in a time of 53.13 seconds. Moving on to day 9. In day 9, we had the women's 100-meter hurdles, in which the three representatives of Jamaica, Megan Tapper, Brittany Anderson, and Danielle Williams all went through to the semi-finals. Another event on day 9 was the women's 4x400, in which our team of Stacey Ann Williams, Janelle Bloomfield, Tiffany James, and Sharaki Young won their heat in a time of 3 minutes 24 seconds. In the men's equivalent, Akeem Bloomfield, Javon Powell, Kareem Bartley, Speedy, and Anthony Cox was third in their heat in a time of 3 minutes 01 seconds. Now it was time for one of the main events of day 9, the women's 4x100, in which Jamaica was the clear favorite. Our team of Kemba Nelson, Elaine Thompson-Era, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price, and Sherika Jackson did their utmost best, but won silver. The baton change for the Jamaicans, it wasn't so smooth, so Sharika got the baton in second place. She did her very best, but we managed to win silver, and silver is also a good medal. Coming second is also good. We came second in a time of 41.18 seconds. In the men's equivalent, our team of Akeem Blake, Yohan Blake, Oblique Seville, and Jelani Walker was fourth in a time of 38.06 seconds. Despite the fact that the men didn't win any medal, they still represented our country well. The event was won by Canada in a time of 37.48 seconds. Now, moving on to day 10, the final day. On day 10, there was the women 100-meter hurdle semis, in which Toby of Nigeria surprised us all. She broke the world record of the women's 100 hurdles in the semifinals. She ran a time of 12.12 seconds, with Kendra Harrison coming second, the former world record holder, in a time of 12.27 seconds, with Daniel Williams coming third in a time of 12.41 seconds. Megan Tapper was third in her heat in a time of 12.52 seconds, which was her personal best, but it just was not enough to take her to the finals. Brittany Anderson won her heat in a time of 12.31 seconds. The next event on the track was the women's 800-meter finals, in which we had Natoya Gould. She did her very best, but she was fifth in a time of 1 minute 0.57 seconds. The event was won by Moo in a time of 1 minute 56 seconds 30, with Hodgkinson coming second in a time of 1 minute 56 seconds 38, and Mora third in a time of 1 minute 56.71. It was now time for the women's 100-meter hurdles final. All eyes was on Toby, as she had broken the world record in the semis, and she did not disappoint. At the sound of the gun, she took off, and she won the world championship in a wind-aided time of 12.06 seconds, with Brittany Anderson of Jamaica coming second in a time of 12.23 seconds, and the Olympic champion Jasmine Camacho-Chin third in a time of 12.23 seconds, with Daniel Williams coming sixth in a time of 12.44 seconds. Now it was time for the men's 4x400, with our quartet of Akeem Broomfield, Nathan Allen, Javon Powell, and Christopher Taylor. We won silver in a time of 2 minutes 58 seconds. Now viewers, this silver by the Jamaicans felt like a goal. At these world championships, our men, they haven't stepped up to the plate, and I felt so good when we won this silver medal. It truly felt like a goal. In the women's equivalent, Candice McLeod, Genevieve Russell, Stephiane McPherson, and Cherokee Young won silver in the women's 4x400. In the men's pole vault, Armand Duplantis won in a world record of 6.21 meters, with Christopher Nelson second in 5.94 meters, and Ernest John Obina third in 5.94 meters. So day 10 was a day of records. So overall, the World Championship, it was good. We had some mishap, but it was good. Jamaica finished with 10 medals, 2 gold, 7 silver, and 1 bronze. And we were third overall on the medal table, so that is really good. So I have come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and comment down below, and also subscribe.